Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is...
Neymar! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Messi. He's through, now is he in?
A lot...
Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! 2-0, and in next to no time. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Dundee United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Bellingham. And this is Van Basten.
Guti.
And it's Davids. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Del Piero. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's straight offside. Neymar has found the net here, of course. And this is Van Basten. Looking to play him in. And this is Van Basten. Oh, he shoots! Really well taken goal. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mbappe. Del Piero. Neymar. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Mohamed Salah might just make this. And it's Salah. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now, can they get him away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Costa Curta. Well read, nice interception. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That has ended up in no man's land.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Messi. Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's going in strongly.
And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are back underway. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. No, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And we have our very first corner. He rises! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Vitinha. And the pass is intercepted. Moved on forwards. And it's Neymar. He can run onto that. Picked out brilliantly. Shapes to shoot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
It's their second corner of the game. Played out to the left flank. Now here's a mighty effort! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Del Piero. Mbappe. Big chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently.
And that's it. That's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way.
Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than Marco van Basten.
Yeah, a great scorer of goals and, of course, a scorer of great goals.
Yeah, and because of that, the words audacious and spectacular come to mind, and I think they best sum up what he could muster on a consistent basis.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And here's Mbappe, Del Piero. And this is Del Piero. Messi. Gravenberg. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Mbappe! Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Cafu. Could move up a gear here. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Odo.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's one-on-one, it's Van Basten! And he's done it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Dundee United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their...
Decent chance! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you. Del Piero! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Goes for goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Gravenberg. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe touches it back. And it's Odo. He's got away. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
There's the start of the second half.
Dundee United really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Baresi deals with that comfortably. Messi bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nuno Mendes. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. He's having a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that's been cut out, well played. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Messi! It's bounced back off the post. He has done it! Mohamed Salah duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 18, Mohamed Salah! Mohamed Salah! Mohamed Salah! Substitution on the field, number 13, Mbappe.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Chance, surely! He scores! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Serginho. Rijkaard. Looking for the run. Tries to get it clear. Del Piero. Now it's Villa. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. There seemed no way back, but they are level. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Neymar.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field,
This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Cafu plays it in. Pickford claims it, safe hands.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Some really good ball movement. Goes for a shot! Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And they've got rid. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Aubameyang. Shot could be on.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Isco. Mohamed Salah on 2 now and looking for 3. The referee's awarded a free kick. Nicely weighted ball. Look at the space here. Looking for options for movement. We are into stoppage time. Chance here to counter. And it's Salah. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
That's everything you want.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Del Piero. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Neymar. Isco. And now the breakaway. Tchouaméni. Neymar. Oh, nicely intercepted. Isco. Looking for options for movement. Messi. He is through here. Terrific header. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's in on... And the shot! Neymar. Still goalless at the moment. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Costa Curta.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Tchouaméni. And that is a little undercooked. Isco. That is good strength. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. Mohamed Salah. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Isco. Now it's Haaland. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Neymar! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Del Piero. Now, can they get him away? Oh, shooting chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what...
And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Dundee United really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And it's Otto. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Now that looks a decent ball. That ball looks a good one. There's the shot! It's in! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Dundee United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Great chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Neymar knocks it into space. And Del Piero sticks it away. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Stylish in the extreme. A delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal...
Del Piero! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Has another go! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
Isco. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Del Piero. Traumeri. Now there's a Messi! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nice looking ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's made its way to him. Mbappe.
2 added minutes
He has a
been
look up.
indicated.
Played out to the left flank. Great vision. Dink through. And that will be it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then.
The midfield three.
It's Van Basten! And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Nedved. And it's Guti.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Mohamed Salah. Chance! Goal! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Al Nassr are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Mbappe. And this is Messi. Mohamed Salah. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! 2, and we've barely begun here. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Mbappe, and the shot! Guti. That's a lovely, neat pass. Odo. And it's Salah. Here's Chouameni. Neymar. Closing in on goal. Chance, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. Neymar ploughing through the middle. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Del Piero. It's a threatening ball. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rijkaard. Nedved. Al Nassr looking to pass their way through. Chouameni. Oh, what a ball! Del Piero! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's Van Basten! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Al Nassr are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very
decent chance! He's scored! And right on half-time, that is telling. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do...
And we hit half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. And we're off again. And it's Salah. Messi. Some really good ball movement. Well, that's an excellent interception. Now it's Van Basten, looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. And he's lost. Luis Suarez! Neymar. Del Piero. Mohamed Salah. And here's Mbappe. Tries to pass, shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Truly superb, a goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Great ball, and he's in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi. That's a cute ball. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Mbappe must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Now it's Del Piero. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, what has happened here? Nedved proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And here's Del Piero. And it's Del Piero. Odo. And he's intervened well there. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Messi.
There will be 1
Messi!
minute added time.
And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Mohamed Salah! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Please watch the screen for train departure times.
Well, what
from
are your
all
thoughts on
local
today's
major
game then,
stations.
Jim? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raúl.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader.
Mbappe! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Neymar! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Great chance here from position A1. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Messi! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe. Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Forlan, he's being urged to shoot. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Forlan.
Forlan really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Odo. 30 minutes gone. Knocks it into space. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Messi. Raúl. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Messi. Played out wide. Now it's Forlan.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's picked his way through. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Beckham. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Minutes has been indicated.
This looks promising. Mohamed Salah. And there's the end of the first half.
Dundee United are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. So off we go once more. He is through here. That's an excellent interception. It'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Mohamed Salah. Rodri. Now it's Neymar. Looking to play him in. Oh, it's come loose. Perez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tries a shot! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked.
Shot a goal! Off the post! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Raul wins the duel this time. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Perez. Looking for the run. And this is Neymar. Drives it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's Forlan. Raul. That ball looks a good one. Now it's Haaland. Just a goal. Real chance! It's there! Arsenal are level.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
After 72 minutes is...
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week.
Oh, shooting chance! Another big chance that gets away.
Dundee United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And we have our very first corner. And it's Salah. Has a shot! It's their second corner of the game. Rodri, out towards the flank. Serginho's cross. Corner number 3 coming up. And there's the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Substitution on the field. Number 27, Sergio.
We have got changes here,
Number
from both sides, in
13,
fact.
Mbappe. Number 19, Messi. Number 20.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Number 18, Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field.
Dundee United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Number 21, Ronaldinho.
Stood up well to him there.
Number 9,
And it's Nakata. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Isco.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
We are into stoppage time. Can he latch on to this? Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Nakata. Pass somewhat off target. And he's away. Forlan. And the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has...